is Mihir Govilkar. I'm an advocate practicing at the Bombay High Court.
I'm a partner at Govilkar and Associates LLP, where we practice civil litigation as well as criminal litigation. Today, I'm going to talk to you a bit about the concept of mediation. There is a lot of uncertainty and confusion about it. Litigation is the primary form of dispute resolution, whereas arbitration and mediation are called as alternate dispute resolution mechanisms. Unlike litigation and arbitration, there is no third party in mediation which will pass a judgment or who will decide the end result of the dispute. There is no court, there is no judge, and there is no judgment which will force a party to do or not do certain things. The end result or outcome of a successful mediation is an agreement. It is an agreement which is beneficial to both the parties, and both parties have arrived at the end result, the agreement, by themselves. Mediation is a completely voluntary process. Nobody can force anyone to be a part of mediation. But if you choose not to be a part of mediation, or if you choose to leave mediation during the mediation process, you lose the control to influence the mediation process and to make your submissions and discuss your issues with the other party. You will lose the power to come to an agreement with the disputing other party. If the mediation fails, the logical consequence is that the parties will then go to arbitration or litigation, and then they will fight it out for their rights before the arbitrator or before the court. It is also possible that at the end of the litigation or the arbitration process, the relationship between the parties gets destroyed so much and there is so much animosity that there is no scope for any reconciliation. The relationship gets completely destroyed. The mediation process is a collaborative process, and there is no magic in mediation, but the parties who have come out of a successful mediation believe that the mediation process was indeed magical. And the role of a mediator is primarily that of a guide who helps the parties understand each other's interests and helps them reach an amicable resolution to the dispute. The mediator is a neutral and impartial party. He should not stand to gain anything from the mediation process, whether the mediation succeeds or if it fails. The amicable resolution that the parties arrive at is going to be adhered to by both the parties. After having gone through the entire mediation process, the parties understand, it is the experience that the parties understand the benefits of mediation and the benefits of adhering to the mediation agreement. It would not be in the interest of any of the parties to breach that mediation agreement. Of course, the mediation agreement can fail, can be breached, but the probability of this happening is low. Most importantly, the rules of evidence do not apply to mediation. The entire mediation process is completely confidential. Even the mediator cannot be called in as a witness later on in any arbitration or litigation proceedings. I hope that whatever I have said right now has given you a brief understanding about mediation. Thank you so much.